losing weight is hard. But if you're doing these 3 things, you're making it infinitely harder than it needs to be. So the first thing is not eating enough protein and fiber. Now, if you're trying to lose weight, you've probably had someone tell you that you need to eat a lot of protein. It's gonna help you build muscle, it's gonna help you stay full for longer, and there's this beautiful thing called the thermic effect, which actually means that protein burns more calories to digest and absorb, which is pretty sweet. But people always leave out fiber. And the moment you bring it into the equation, you got yourself a super team. I mean, it's like when Dennis Rodman joined the Bulls. All of a sudden, you got Jordan and him. You go from really good to downright dangerous. So when it comes to protein, aim for about 0.8 grams to 1 gram per pound of body weight. And for fiber, 25 grams for females and about 35 grams for males. Number 2, if you're not weighing yourself every single day, you're making this whole thing so much more difficult. Think of it like this. You get in your car, you turn it on, and what do? You check to see how much gas you have. Because if you don't, you'll end up stranded in the middle of nowhere having to do the walk of shame to some gas station 5 miles away. And no one wants to do that. Your weight's gonna fluctuate day to day, even if you're in a caloric deficit. So if you're weighing sporadically, you might choose a day that you're really high, and it has nothing to do with the amount of calories you took in, but it has something to do with the sodium or the amount of water or the inflammation in your body from a hard workout the day before, or a whole host of other factors that are completely unrelated to your caloric intake. So you want to have a daily data point you can then take the average of and use it to make educated decisions on dietary changes going forward. And the last thing, if you're completely changing your diet, you're making it so much more difficult to lose weight. Let's say you gained weight eating a bunch of carbs, and you decide, you know what? I'm gonna lose weight by eliminating the carbs. But once you lose the weight, you're gonna go back to eating the carbs. That's kind of like saying your bank account is low because you've been spending money, so now you're gonna save money, but once you've saved that money, you're gonna spend it all over again. My friend, you're never gonna have money in your bank account. Just like you're never gonna be able to maintain any sort of weight loss that you have. Instead of focusing on making massive dietary changes, you are much more likely to have success if you focus on small changes that you plan on doing for the rest of your life. And also just don't give up carbs. Like, you don't need to do that. That's a miserable existence, and I don't want that for you. So if you found this video helpful, I encourage you to click the link in the description below and sign up for my 30-day email sequence. I'll send you 1 actionable tip on all things weight loss and fitness for 30 days so that you can get a little bit better every single day. I'll see you later.